WSU Volleyball rolled through the University of Washington in Bullard Gym last night. The Cougs claimed their Apple Cup victory in 3 straight sets to improve to 11-1 on the season and are currently ranked 7th in the nation. WSU has won the last 6 straight home matchups against UW. During the match, Magda Yahalastrova became WSU's all-time leader in block assists with 529 and still counting. Up next, the Cougs will travel to Tucson on Sunday to take on Arizona at 1 p.m. The Cougs will kick off their 2023 Pac-12 conference season tonight against the Stanford Cardinal. Austin Samuels gives us a breakdown on tonight's matchup.
After a red-hot 7-1 start on the pitch for WSU soccer, their focus turns towards Pac-12 conference play and their conference opener tonight against the Stanford Cardinal. For the Cardinal, who are ranked 2nd in the nation in this week's coaches poll, there's a whole lot to like.
Well, they win. I mean, they're good on the ball. They move well. They got a great group of players, outstanding coaches. They got a winning culture there.
Stanford is undefeated coming into Pac-12 conference play, carrying a record of 7-0-1, and is attempting to defend their Pac-12 championship title from a year ago. Both teams have potent offenses coming into conference play, with Stanford leading the conference in goals scored thus far with 21, and the Cougs tied for 5th with 15. The two offenses have different methods to reach their success. For the Cardinal, it's sheer volume, as they take nearly 20 shots per game, 11th best in the country. Meanwhile, for the Cougs, their constant pressure on the offensive end has led to just under 9 corner kicks per contest, 3rd best in the country, which has led to 3 goals off of corners. But knocking off the Cardinal has been no easy task in years past for the Cougs, as they hold an all-time record of just 3 wins, 26 losses, and 2 ties against Stanford, with their last win coming all the way back in 2013. Even with their struggles historically against the Cardinal, the Cougs are feeling good about their chances tonight.
Like, obviously they're a good team and they play a certain formation, but I think once we focus on ourselves and what we can do and not what they're going to do, I think we're just going to succeed.
The Cougs and Cardinal will square off later on tonight with a 7 o'clock kickoff at the lower soccer field. In Pullman, I'm Austin Samuels, Murrow, News 8.
While they might be rivals on the gridiron this week, they have been partnering off the field. WSU and Oregon State presidents and athletic directors had a joint news conference on Thursday about the current state of the Pac-12. During the Zoom meeting, they explained that they hope to have a good idea of the conference's assets and liabilities in the next 30 days or so.
We've overcome adversity before, and we're not backing down from this challenge. We are united in our fight to find the best home for our athletics programs. We owe it to our student athletes, our coaches, our fans, and the residents of our states.
Both schools are waiting for the scheduling of a preliminary injunction to determine which schools have voting rights for the conference. The Pac-12 has a 2-year grace period to meet member eligibility, such as 8 football teams and 7 basketball teams. The Pac-2 championship is happening tomorrow in Martin Stadium against Oregon State. Kickoff is at 4 p.m. In the long history between WSU and Oregon State, this is their first time being ranked at the same time. Oregon State is currently 14th in the nation, while the Cougs are 21st. So guys, this is a super important game for both teams throughout the season. How do you think the game will go?
Well, I mean, I think the Cougs, it's going to be a good one. Oregon State's a really good football team, obviously, but I think the Cougs probably come away with the victory. I'm thinking 14-10.
Sticking with the prediction, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, again, I mentioned on Wednesday, I think we got hosed. We should have had game day for this game. It's crazy. This is the first time that these two teams have played, that they're both ranked. I think it's going to be an exciting back-and-forth game. 2 good offenses, 2 good defenses. Give me the Cougs, again, 31-27. I think we're going to pull it out late.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be neck and neck throughout the whole thing. I don't know that I have an exact score, but I think that the Cougs will definitely pull out on top.
I think it'll be a defensive battle. I think the Cougs have shown that we have the right talent throughout this year. So I'd say 21-14. Keep it short.
All right. Make sure you stay tuned after the break, as there's something sweet to wrap up our show.
Days, months.
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
Years.
I'd like to give you this.
A lifetime. Can rush by without realizing what we're missing. but it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. Visit maketheconnection.net to find out more.